Is there one thing that you think beginner handpan players overlook too quickly when they're learning the handpan? Is there one skill, do you think, if they did that a little bit more, they'd be a better player?
Yeah, so I wouldn't say a better player, and that's, it's pretty subjective, but the one thing that I like, so I, for the first time in, oh man, I think 4 years, I've started taking private students again. So I have like a small, like a, like small group of people that all want to learn from me. So, I talk about this maybe too much, but I think it's super important, and it's like body position. It's
Right.
the one thing that I see in the workshops that I like. It's because it's quite boring to talk about for like an extended period of time, but
Yep.
like, for instance, man, like if you have the instrument in your lap here and your elbows are to your sides, like, this is how we like a pretty comfortable playing position. Like how many people do you see when they play that they're doing this? Like, and their elbows are out, their shoulders are like super tight, and their hands are coming downward this way instead of like in this way. So like these little adjustments, if you don't catch them like in the first couple of months, like, why can't I play fast? Like, watch, this is how fast I go. And it's like your arms are here. It's like
Yeah.
physically it would be like really difficult for you to, go fast, or I think more so than fast would be like, um, like consistent. It's hard to be consistent when like, everything is kind of up in the air. So for me, I always like, I spend a lot of time like focused on like body position, especially your elbows and your shoulders. Like, you think everything kind of like as a lever. Like if it's messed up here, it's going to be really hard for your fingers to, like, if your shoulder is up this way, your finger is going to be kind of like tight. If your shoulder's too loose and you're coming up on the instrument, this is super uncomfortable. So like when you focus on your positioning, whether it be your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, whatever, that's quite important. So I spend a lot of time on that. Also, like finger strength and dexterity. Like I'm not
Okay.
a yeah, I'm not like a physical therapist or anything like that, or nor am I a bodybuilder or anything like that. But having like strong forearms and wrists, not for like, you don't need to be like crushing apples or anything, but being able to like move your hand how you want it, whether it's up, like whether your elbow is up or your elbow is down, being able to like move in all these weird ways and not get fatigued. Like if you can't do this for like 20 seconds, like forward and
Yeah.
back without your arm like falling off, like it's not a matter of you like, oh, I have to practice more. Like, yeah, that's probably true, but you could work on your strength and dexterity so that things like that aren't as taxing on your body. um
Okay.
so yeah, man, for I think beginners, it's like, just, it's not something that's like fixed immediately overnight, but it's just kind of like building that into your routine. Like I can't tell you how
Yeah.
many, like, oh, show me like a pattern where, 1 2 3 4 4 3 2 5 6, blah, like, these rolls and whatever. It's like those are all fine and you'll get there. But if your hands aren't really, if your hands and your wrists aren't really ready for it, you're going to have a really hard time doing that stuff. Even if you think like, oh, it's an easy one, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 5 6. If your wrists are all messed up, getting to six is going to be kind of hard. So yeah, man, I think there's a lot of little things like that.
That's a good
That
one. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just, I thank you. It's just something that I keep seeing, and it's again, it's not. There are certain people that play, they like to play really high off the instrument this way. I don't think that's for like a beginner or like a first touch. I think it's just a little harder to play that way. It's like no shade if you find that to be efficient and good for your body type or your playing style, that's fine. But yeah, I just think like that's kind of overlooked, because it is kind
Okay.
of like deceptive, right? It's like the instruments in our lap, the notes don't move. It's not even like a piano where the keys are like way out here. Everything is in our lap, but how we get to the notes is like quite important, I think.